great was coming my way. When I was in high school, all the graduating seniors had to meet with their guidance counselors to discuss their college plans. Plans? I didn't even know what a bachelor's degree was, let alone how I would go about applying for one. See, my parents immigrated to this country. And although my Colombian and Venezuelan roots make me who I am, it was discouraging to be one of the students whose parents weren't there for their college journey. I remember sitting with my guidance counselor. She asked me questions I barely had answers for. I felt embarrassed because my parents couldn't make it to college prep night because of their work schedules. At this meeting with my guidance counselor, a meeting where all of my classmates walked out excited and eager to start their next chapter, I walked out disappointed. My guidance counselor said to me, "Olga, I don't really think college is the best choice for you right now. It might be too rigorous. That means difficult. Have you thought about just working once you graduate from high school? Or maybe just starting with one class at a community college?" Now, there's nothing wrong with community college, don't get me wrong. But the fact that my guidance counselor was putting a limit on my academic career is what really aggravated me. Who did she think she was? Why didn't I deserve the same enjoy living on campus speech that all of my friends received? Well, I carried her words with me. And in the last 10 years, I've earned my bachelor's degree in sociology, my master's degree in higher education, and I'm looking forward to beginning my journey this September as an educational policy and leadership PhD student at the University of Massachusetts.
I'm crying.
I don't say any of this to brag. I am very proud of my accomplishments, but there's no doubt that I could have easily gone down a different path. I could have accepted the words that my guidance counselor spoke to me and given her the power to control my destiny. Instead, I made a choice to prove her words wrong. Graduates, as I share my story with you, it makes me realize how grateful I am to be your keynote speaker this morning. See, to the audience, I have the unique privilege to have met our graduating class when they first entered the middle school as 7th graders. They were a year younger, a few inches shorter, and had already learned how to put on a mask and act as though everything was okay. I also walked the halls of Janis Dismus with a mask on. Graduates, I stand here today because I understand. I was really good at waking up and putting on that everything is okay face. I was the one in class with the smart remarks, talking back to teachers, when really I was just seeking attention for someone to ask me, is everything okay? Because everything wasn't okay. I was able to go to school and ignore all of the drama at home, from family members going to jail, to others being deported out of this country, to others passing away. It wasn't easy. Now, as an adult, I always put that in quotes, I still have my days when I have no choice but to wear that mask. Days when I wake up sad, disappointed, days where I feel like I'm not good enough. And when those moments come up, I have to focus on my end goal and snap out of it. I'll be honest, it's a lot easier said than done, but it's not impossible. I was lucky enough to find my purpose early in my career. I have worked with and mentored over 1,000 students from middle school, high school, and college. I have been in the so-called real world since 2008, but I feel like I've never worked a day in my life, because when you do what you love, it doesn't feel like work. The best part is that you never know who you will inspire or help along the way. My 14-year-old nephew has been my greatest source of motivation. I want him to know that anything that he puts to his mind is possible. So find your source and trust me that nobody will ever get in your way. Finally, graduates, I'll leave you with a few key lessons that I wish someone shared with me as a rising 9th grader. Number 1, find valuable mentors. There are people in your life, some who you've already met and some who you'll meet soon, and some of these people will doubt you. They will criticize you and make you feel worthless. Ignore them. Instead, listen to the people who believe in you, whether they're older or younger. Listen to the people who are pushing you every day to your fullest potential, because they know what you are capable of achieving. Number 2, there's no rush to figure it all out. Be patient. And in your own time, create meaningful, purposeful, fulfilling lives for yourselves. Do what you love and learn how to use your skills to make an impact and a difference in our community and in the lives of others. Number 3, be resilient. Resilience is the process of adapting well in the face of adversity, trauma, or tragedy. It's hard changing your life. In the process of working on your dreams, you are going to incur a lot of failure and pain, moments where you will doubt yourself and ask, why me? Instead, think, what is this moment trying to teach me? What can I learn from this experience? We are capable of being our own teachers if we take the time to acknowledge our feelings, our reactions, and learn how to bounce back from being put down. Number 4, and you know I've said this to you every day for the last 2 years, make your voices heard. Growing up, I felt silenced by many teachers and staff members, a feeling I hated, and it had the potential to discourage me from succeeding in life. As we know, we are living in some difficult times. Graduates, if you have each taught me anything, it's that when you want something bad enough, you won't stop until you get it. So channel that energy to truly be the change we so desperately need. I don't mean to put any extra pressure on you, especially when you turn on the news and see what the leaders in this country, this state, and even right here in Englewood are doing to their communities. Why would you want to become a leader if the leaders you have don't have your best interest in mind? Well, I say this. A true leader is not just a person who holds a formal position or gets paid a certain salary or gets a bonus every year. Rather, a leader is a person who cares enough to know how to affect positive change for the betterment of others, the community, and society. Be that kind of leader. Number 5, it's okay to be a little selfish. Because as much as you want to help, love, and support those around you, it's impossible to pour out of an empty glass. So make sure you take care of you. Seek the self-care that you deserve to be able to flourish in this world. Our traumatic experiences have the power to either hold us back or propel us to the next level. That's going to depend on what you each allow. You must wake up every day ready to live intentionally and be authentically you. Finally, class of 2018, thank you. You have each shown me that I made the right decisions, even when they weren't the best decisions, to lead me to this stage this morning. I wish you all the best as you transition to high school. And remember, if you experience hardships, don't give up. Hard times will come, but not to stay. You might feel a little broken, but last time I checked, broken crayons still color. Ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time to graduate. Congratulations.